You're the captain of a Star Trek ship. What is your signature phrase? Picard, engage. Pike, hit it to go to warp. Captain. Enemy ship on scanners. Me boobs? Captain, weapons are primed and locked on. Me send IT. Captain, hyperdrive is ready for launch. Me gotta go fast. Captain, using the hyperdrive to close the gap on an enemy ship is ludicrous and extremely risky. Me, there is never a time to not fast. Me, Riggs, I want you to kill me and respawn me 50.000 miles that way. Riggs, you mean, you want me to use the teleporter to beam you to the planet's surface, Captain? Me, yes, I can't remember if it was from Lower Decks or Strange New Worlds, but there was an episode recently where one of the supporting characters takes command of the bridge and gets to order the ship to warp, and whoever it was chokes in the moment and just goes, I would like to go to warp now. As soon as the deck engineer warms up the warp drive, the first two notes of the Beastie Boys' Fight for Your Right plays loudly. As soon as I shout kick it, they hit engage. Sometimes, just to add tension, I'll wait to shout kick it a little longer than you're used to the intro being. Are you ready? The 7 people on the bridge and the thousands below, and get ready for lightspeed go. Take it to Eugene. Or variants of anything mentioning the Eugene's limit of warp 10 instantaneous, because I'd be able to make it so, which was originally a British naval term. Prepare ship for ludicrous speed, fasten all seatbelts, seal all entrances and exits, close all shops in the mall, cancel the 3-ring circus, secure all animals in the zoo. Pedal to the metal, people. Sir, there's no pedal, just knobs and sliders. And everything is plastic. Geez, do I have to explain this again? It's 106 light years to Chicago. We got a full tank of antimatter, half a glass of synthahol, it's dark, and I'm wearing Geordie's visor. Hit it! Let's make Daddy Space beg for it! I will be so fired so quickly, both in terms of my relative velocity and how quickly HR paperwork is finished. I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in this stuff together, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's jam! Boo ba 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 ba! Ba, me helm, plot a course for Earth, maximum warp. Pilot beep boop on console, course laid in, Captain. Me execute. Ship warps. For the love of God, don't let J.J. Abrams or Akiva Goldsman anywhere near this ship. Does that count as a catchphrase? Excuse me, if you could please drive the spaceship very quickly now, I would be ever so grateful. Thank you very much. I would seal the line straight out of The Expanse. Hit your tits and pucker up, it's time to peel the paint. Set course for Risa and let me know when we get there. I'll be on the holodeck as always. Walks to turbo lift. I think it's about time we blow this scene. Get everybody in this stuff together. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Sergeant, make it spin. Either let's rock this joint the way Stanley Ipkiss says it, or push it like in the Salt and Pepper song. Let's get the hell out of here. In reference to William Shatner's last line in that Futurama episode. Well, I have some funny ones in mind, of course, but let's do a classy one in the vein of Track Ad Astra. Assuming we're going into warp speed, no matter what I say, if I have a huge penis, engage warp speed. The Captain Jellicoe execute is pretty good. As is Grand Moff Tarkin's you may win. Ready. Set a course for the Andromeda Nebula. Ahead warp factor 5. We're Jenkins. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. Edit to add let's make like a baby and head out. Either Cool Beans from Scott Pilgrim or Gosh in Napoleon Dynamite's voice and attitude. Punch it, Chewie, no matter who's at the Connecticut, if you're in that seat, you're Chewie. Form feet and legs. Form arms and body. And I'll form the head. Go Starfleet Force. Blast off. As a Jimmy Neutron reference. Get your mind out of the gutter. Let's go. Versatile and can be accompanied by the Ramones for additional effect. I've always dug what they yell at the tractor drag races. Fuel, buckle up, we're about to make space tracks. Lone Star Spaceballs, a movie. You see that star in the distance? Yes sir. I can't see it well. Yes sir. Punch it. It's something I actually say in real life, so it would fit at least. Hold on to your butts with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. Of course, it's warping time. Always immediately followed by the Fortnite default dance. Push the button, Frank. Boogity, boogity, boogity. What, redneck NASCAR fans can't be Trekkies. There might be coffee or whiskey on that planet. We need to put the pedal to the metal. Watch no one on the bridge know what I meant. Buckle up buckaroos, but it says like Caitlyn Jenner from South Park. With a finger on each areola, let's get these nipples into hyperspace. Stares into camera while putting on a cowboy hat and say, giddy up, to infinity. Then when the ship is moving and quieter and beyond, just gonna send IT. Genuinely surprised no one has said this yet. I will give a different order each time to keep the crew sharp. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's warping time. This here is Rubber Kirk, and I'm about to put the hammer down. In the words of the great Judge Mills Lane, let's get it on. I prefer Kirk's professionalism of Mr. Sulu. Warp Factor 6. Captain Tenios get it on while waving a sword forward. There is only one Picard. The rest are imposter wannabes. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I'll see myself out. Boogity boogity boogity, let's go warp speed, people. Let's get it on. Like Marvin Gaye would sing it. Let's open this big bastard up, T-siders in space. No poo-poos in the peepees or peepees in the poo-poos. Heavens to Murgatroyd, exit stage left, even, without the inertial dampers on this time, for fun. Let's make like geese and get the flock out of here. Set ass blasters to launch. Hold your breath, fart.